sight of this data, you may feel very embarrassed seeing that a lot of kids from SC, ST, OBC minorities are dropping out. Like you can see 4,823 kids from SC is dropping out, and ST 377 kids dropping out from ST category, 8,000 kids of OBCs dropping out. So it appears very sad to me when I see this. But then I saw many people in Twitter also using this data to campaign that, see, why are these kids dropping out? These kids are dropping out because they are a mismatch to the institutes. So they are not fit enough. So you have taken someone who is not fit enough to these institutes. So when they go in, they cannot cope up there, and then they will drop out. And in case these seats were given to the general category, that is a loss, that then they could have used that. That is the argument which is coming out. So, but then I examined this data in detail, because this data does not give you the real picture. So the first thing which I wanted to tell you is this data does not give you the real picture. So I did some calculations. So what I did was I took the entire data, then calculated what is the general. So general can be calculated as total minus SC minus ST minus OBC. So that will give you the total general candidates. So I calculated the total general candidates who actually dropped out, and then found out percentage unreserved dropout and then percentage reserved dropouts. So very surprising to see that in IIT 56.48 people who dropped out were from unreserved categories. So only 43.52% of the reserve categories dropped out. The same thing we see everywhere, and on an aggregate 50% dropped out in each. So there is not much difference in the kind of a dropout in comparison to the intake, that because the intake is 50-50. So the dropout is also 50-50. So I don't see a big difference in the dropout rates. And also I was discussing this with few eminent professors from various central universities and even some IITs. They were telling that, see, this data does not give you the clear picture, because see, what happens is that many people also drop out to join a better institute. They drop out and then go and join better institute. Some of them also leave at the PG level, that is postgraduate level, to join a better job. Then many of them just stick on to this post-graduation for appearing in government exams and many other things. So the factors affecting these dropouts are very different from what we see actually. So it's not like what we are thinking, that the dropout is only because of caste discrimination. But I have to tell you that there are many cases of caste discrimination leading to dropouts, but that requires a deeper investigation. Right now we don't have any data to analyze what kind of a percentage dropout is because of that factor alone. So now the factor which I was telling here is, like, see, you can see that why are the general merit students dropping out? Is not there the mismatch effect there? Did not we take students from general category who were mismatched to the institutions? Because the dropout is same. If we have to assume the logic that if SC, ST, OBCs were a mismatch and the dropout is happening, then the general were also a mismatch. So now this is where